Yeah, oh yeah, the person who wins here is guaranteed
Yeah, I
$5.
said this is a big thing. The person who wins here is guaranteed to get at least $5 today.
Izanagi, your poop face.
You
Go
can't you
cast.
can't use that as a counter to everything, Atlas.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. Down here
I
in
can
the
do what I want to. I can dance when I want to, and I can leave your friends behind.
Oh, shut up and cast. Down here in the bottom right of Akalon Waste, he is. I think he's the last Terran standing. I'm not certain. He is Revenge.
There are 2 Terrans left.
Ah, okay. Better than normal.
There's a Zerg, a Terran, another Zerg, another Terran, another Protoss, a Protoss, and a Zerg.
And up here in the top left, the Blue Zerg from Cascade. He is Blackcidy.
Yeah, both these players actually play on major teams in the EU scene. Revenge from Alien Invasion, and Blackcidy from what I said was Cascade. There we go.
Yeah,
Cascade.
is it Cascade Gaming or just Cascade?
I'll tell you just Cascade.
Just Cascade. Yeah. Atlas leg.
Uh,
Maintain, Atlas. Maintain.
uh,
Atlas. Oh, internet. Oh, internet. We want LAN. We want LAN.
User in
All
your
right.
channel timed out.
All right, Atlas timed out. Okay, so it's just me. And Atlas, and nobody ever, and nobody made us refs. So, unfortunately, we can't impart our devious wisdom here. So, it'll just be me. Atlas will hopefully rejoin us at some point in the very, very far-flung future. The hatchery first going to go down for Blackcidy. Revenge, meanwhile, content to go for his gas after he's racks. He will be going for the Reaper Expand, or at least it seems as such, unless he throws down some kind of major wacky factory deal. But there goes the Reaper. And it's going to be a little while before things heat up here. TVZ is one of those slow to roll, fast to get underway. I mean, slow to get underway, fast to roll matchups.
Game
Revenge would like a pause. And we are paused. And we are still paused. And normally we'd have somebody to talk to, but Atlas, where are you? Oh, we miss you so. We do miss you so, Atlas. We will remember you fondly for the giant maps you gave us, covering the world, which shall forever be known as Atlas is.
Game resumed.
And we are back underway. So far nothing crazy. Revenge really actually hasn't scouted his opponent whatsoever. Moving extremely quickly though.
SCV ready.
Revenge with that Gosu APM, man. Maybe not the Gosu APM, only 144. Only 144. And the Expo goes down at the natural. Nothing too crazy. Reaper gonna walk in here, try and see if there's any drones in the natural. There are none. There is a queen on the way. Which will... Ooh, is that drone going to get sniped? It does not. Goes back around the side. Can it come back again? It will get the drone. Very nice. Little awkwardness going on here. Oh, ooh, almost gets a second drone here. Very close there. Very, very close. Queen is now out, which will make this Reaper's life a little bit more difficult. Reaper gonna try and get one more drone. Will it get the drone? Will it get the drone? Will it get away, though? It will not get away. Blown to bits. Why is this game lagging so much? It's so weird. Alright. So another command center now on the way for revenge. He got a lot done with that Reaper of his. Tech lab going down on the barracks. Hellions on the way out. Lost the Reaper, but three drones. Well, actually, it's only 2 drones. I thought it was 3. For only 2 drones, I don't know. Almost gets away with it, though. Almost got away with it. Still, though. Revenge, content to sit back, get his bases up. Now, will Black City be able to recognize? He does not know that his opponent is going for a 3rd CC so quickly. In fact, he may not know... Yes, he definitely does not know this opponent went for a 3rd CC. So far, he's content to just get his own 3rd and try and get things rolling as quickly as possible. No more gas for Black City. He's content to just drone up. Meanwhile, over for Revenge's side. Let's take a look here. He's got 1 Rax. He's got a factory. Getting his 3rd. Should pick up another Rax here and a starport very soon, along with a couple of eBays. And in fact, he's just gonna settle down and wall his main off, or his natural off. Stim is on the way, about halfway done there, but these Hellions and this Reaper could definitely put on some major pressure. Gonna try and work out a Queen. They got 1. Well, they might get 1. Oh, have to run away from some Lings. Lings will not get that. Damages a lot of Queens and a lot of Zerglings, but doesn't really get anything done for that. Meanwhile, the 3rd command center has been recognized. Another Rax on the way, and a starport should be fun. No, a 3rd Rax. Okay, a 3rd Rax and then a starport. Layer on the way now for Black City with double Evo chamber. Looks like he's going to want to begin the transition into Mutiling as soon as possible. Or he could just simply be going for a 3-base bust. But then again, he doesn't have any Roach Warren or Baneling Nest, so it's unlikely. It's extremely unlikely. Rock's going to be worked at here. Revenge can take his 3rd. And neither player really poking or prodding. I mean, Revenge has been making life a little irritating for Black City, but otherwise than that, he's not really done anything. Oh, Hellions going to go in here again and try and make something work. Ling's going to work away at those rocks now. And if the Lings work away at those rocks and a 4th goes down, Black City will be in a very fine position. Still not getting a starport though. Revenge delaying that. Actually making a reactor with the Rax. It's gone up to 5 barracks and now he's getting a starport. Baneling Nest completing, and I think the Baneling Nest. Did the Baneling? Yeah, okay. I thought he canceled it for just like a split second. Spire on the way. The Ling Bling Muta will begin very shortly. Revenge keeping the front with these Hellions. No base has gone down in the possible 4th location for Zerg. He's going to actually go up onto creep. He's got to be very careful. These are a lot of Lings. And a pretty good surround bites off a chunk of those Hellions. 4 Hellions left, though. And they're actually all going to get taken out by the Zerglings. That force is done. Still, Revenge is pretty turtled up onto 2 bases, 3 bases. Revenge continuing to max out on Rax. He's got 3 Raxes and another factory. 4 Drilling Claws on the way. Medevac production has begun, mostly because he has not been out that far on the map. Remember, this is game 1 of a best of 3. Revenge has 1-1. 1-1 about to finish for Black City, along with Baneling Speed Burrow also on the docket. Burrow, I feel, one of the most underutilized upgrades. Mostly because banelings are so good when burrowed. They're not like game changers. They can be game changers, but they're not like automatic game changers, and I feel like that's why a lot of people don't opt for it. And one Zergling up. Oh, I guess not. One Zergling will not be crushed under there. The Creep Tumor will, however, and a force now out on the map for revenge. You see exactly where he goes with this. He's got 2-2 on the way, plus 1 vehicle armor for his mines. He only has, actually he doesn't have any mines with this army. He's going to have to rely on strict splits, and he walks face first into a Baneling pile. Oh, Baneling trying to close the gap. A Baneling comes from the side, cleans up a handful of Marines, and that little force will be cleaned up verily and forsooth. A pair of mines burrowed in the bush for the counterattack interception. And a mine goes off and blows a lot of Zerglings away, but there's still a ton of Banelings and Mutalisks left. Revenge may have overstayed his welcome, but Black City opts not to push the edge. And there's a lot of Banelings out here just chilling. Will an Overseer, actually this could be an oops moment. This could be an oops moment if these Banelings do not move. Oh my god. Is he going to not see this? Does he not see it? Oh my god! 7 Banelings bite it. 8 Banelings bite it. I'm sorry. A complete mental lapse there by Black City. And something just so fun to watch for the rest of us. Atlas, is that you?
Did Skynet attack anyone else or just me?
No, Skynet just wants you, man. I told you not to get involved with that chick. A couple Widow Mines out here on the map. Drilling Claws is still not yet done. 9 Marines and 2 mines coming out at a time, and 3-3 is on the way. +2 attack is the only thing on the way for the Zerg. 2-2 on the way for Revenge. Revenge in a commanding position right now. 3 bases working on number 4, and a huge attack getting ready to push up the front. He's got to be very careful about these Widow Mines. Trying to bait some Mutalisks in here. Mines will start going off. Blow up on a couple of Banelings, but they're close enough to the Marines to set them off as well. Overseer goes down. And Hive is now on the way. +2 armor has not been begun. Now it's actually been begun. The +2 armor is not even near completion. 3-3 upgrades will not be near. The Ultralisk transition can happen, but can Black City buy enough time? Mutalisks coming from behind, and the Marines folks fire down yet another Overseer. Still, all Revenge really has to do is buy enough time for his Ultralisk to go down. I don't mind, he's getting a ton of kills on some Lonelings. Mutalisks are going to try and fight with Marines. 3 of them. 1 of them goes down to a Widow Mine shot. And it's a very tense situation. 8 more Mutalisks are on the way. cScBlackcidy is kind of in a bit of a problematic position, mostly because of how little gas he has. He's got 4 bases worth of gas, and here we go. Big attack might be coming on here. A pretty good split by the Zerglings to cut off a lot of those mines, and there's really no other mines with this army. Drilling Claws, and 1 mine goes off to the left against a ton of Mutalisks, but it might just be enough to overwhelm this Terran army. The splits are pretty good. The Zerglings are chewing through everything. The Banelings are going to clean it up, and Black City is going to hold. Revenge on the back foot now. He's got to try and maintain his rally point out in the middle of nowhere. The mine goes off on the Overseer. Takes out a couple of Lings. Black City still has a huge Muta Ball left. How many Mutas is that? That is 22 Mutalisks. 4 more on the way. 28 Mutalisks total. 30 more to be finished. A 30 Muta Ball is so scary to fight no matter what race you are. And in fact, now the Muta Ball is going to come out and try and take out this turret. They will take out this turret at the cost of 1 Mutalisk. The remaining forces of Revenge are going to have to pull back here. And actually a split by the Mutalisk group. That might actually have been a bad idea. 56 Zerglings on the way to cover the gap made by the Mutalisk. 23 Mutalisks still on the field. No Ultralisk Cavern or Ultras even remotely close. +3/+3 has yet to been started. Adrenal Glands on the way. Banelings are going to spawn in front of Marines. One Baneling will get taken out. A couple of Lings are going to try and chase down the remainder of this army. These are 3-3 Marines. They're going to chew through everything so very quickly. And a 5th base goes down for Black City. A back and forth game all game long. Ultralisk Cavern now on the way. Ultralisk Cavern could turn this game around on its dime. There are not a lot of Marauders with this army. 3-3 on the way. Black City's going to have to make one more great hold here. He's going to push forward. The mines don't go off on any of the Banelings. They actually go off on a lot of Zerglings. Splash does not kill a single Baneling. And in fact, Revenge is going to try and make the push into the 4th base of Zerg. And meanwhile, a quick drop over here at the Natural is going to pull the attention of these Mutalisks all the way over here. The attack into the 4th base will not go very far. Banelings get hit by mines, but they're on top of all the mines to take out all the mines. And Revenge has to pick up and bail out. He's making 11 Marines and 3 mines at a time, but Ultralisks are now in play. 1 on the way, 6 Mutalisks on the way. 3-3, not quite done yet. And, Mutalisks getting ready to fly on top of a Terran army. The mines burrow, and they go off onto the Mutalisks, and again onto the Mutalisks, not onto the Banelings though, and the Banelings are going to walk in here and wipe everything out. But still, Revenge took out a lot of Mutalisks with that chance. He could maintain, and he will. He will force the army back. Actually, the amount of Mutalisks has been cut to 12 from 26. Mine hits keeping Revenge alive for the time being. It's 4 base Terran against 5 base Zerg. 5th base for Zerg, not completely saturated yet. 4 Ultralisks on the way, in addition to the handful that are on the way already. Black City's got his Mutalisks. Too many turrets down there for anything to even remotely get hit by that Mutalisk squad. 12 Mutalisks will not be able to take out that expansion with just 12. In fact, they will be forced away by a couple of Marines and some turrets, but still the Ultralisk count continues to grow. 3-3 and chitinous plating not done yet. When those finish, this game is going to turn on its head. Will Black City take the fight before that? I feel he's going to try. Mines going down en masse. 2 Ultralisks leading the charge, setting off all of the mines. And now the Zerglings and the Banelings are going to push through. The supply depot is down. The bunker will go down. SCVs are going to need to be pulled, but there's still Banelings. Banelings are going to detonate over everything. A spew of green. There are no Marauders with this army. I'm sorry, there's a couple Marauders with this army, but not enough to make a difference against this kind of a Zerg force. 194 supply up to 125. 3 Marauders, 14 Marines at a time. The Natural is being ravaged. The supply depots to the main are up. The Mutalisks are trying to be a pest. They should be taken down by the remainder of the Marines. The problem is these Ultras are pushing in. The Ultras are being kept at bay by the supply depot. The supply depot goes down, and the Ultralists pull back. While they pull back for a moment, Marines ahead of Marauders. Marauders taking out these Ultralists pretty quickly. 1 Ultralist, 9 Mutalisks on the way, and another Ultralist cavern. An Ultralist cavern was taken out by a drop, actually. So no more Ultralists for the time being. These Ultralists precious. Second Natural of Black City goes down, and he is in a pretty big hole. He still has 4 bases to run off of. Another drop here over at the 3rd base of Zerg gets picked up and should be intercepted by Mutalisks. Actually, the Mutalisks are actually not going to intercept it before a couple Marines go down, and another Mutalisk will fall. Ultralisk Cavern almost done. Black City does not have a ton of gas. He's very short on gas. He needs 1 geyser to be filled up, and another geyser. He's actually got 2 of his geyser not mining completely. 5th base did go down during all that mayhem and brouhaha. Revenge not out of this yet. He's still got a massive amount of army. Only down by 20 army supply. And mules aren't keeping him in this game. If we take a look at the mule count, it's 3 mules at a time. Actually, it should be closer to 4. And we're going to have 1 more big engagement, I think. Zerglings get taken out by that mine. And still, it's only a 20 supply army difference. Here we go. A big attack goes in. 1 mine goes off to the right towards the Marines. That's not where to win. Another mine blows up onto Marines and a medevac. this is going about as poorly as it could for Revenge. Black City pushing forward, trying to move up. There is not a wall off at this ramp. He will have to maintain. There's still Banelings in this army. The kiting from the Ultralists is good, but it's not good enough. There's Banelings with this army. The Banelings crushing into the Marauders, taking them out. Revenge on his last legs. Barracks and factory going down. Medivacs hovering in the air, helpless to do anything. An Ultralist with 1-2 hit points.